Palau is a beautiful island country on the coast of the Pacific with lots of activities and attractions to keep you occupied throughout your stay. Here are the top things to do in Palau. Be sure to watch until the end to discover the breathtaking activity at number 1. Number 9. Go scuba diving at the Blue Corner Wall. This activity is definitely more fitting for scuba divers, but fans and observers of this underwater activity can also get in on the fun. For a start, it is no longer news that many tourists visiting Palau do so for the quality scuba diving experience it offers. And the best place to go for this experience is the Blue Corner Wall. The Blue Corner is a section of Palau's barrier reef in the southeast of Koror and is considered among the top dive sites in the world. It has a triangular wall with steps on the Pacific Ocean side, and it is where you will find the majority of the scuba divers. This recreational diving site is hardly a venue for amateur divers, as it is more than 8 meters deep at its shallowest parts and descends more as you dive further. However, divers can be helped by the fact that the crystal clear water supports great visibility both on the outgoing and incoming tides. Well, the Blue Corner is arguably one of the most popular attractions in Palau, and it deserves to be your first destination once you touch down on the archipelago. Even if you are not a scuba diver, you are sure to have a great time watching the divers do their thing in the incredibly amazing water body. Number 8. Study ancient Micronesian history at the Palau National Museum. Indeed, a tour of the islands here in Palau will certainly leave you impressed, but not as much as it would if you already know the history behind most of these islands. Well, there is no better place to go learn about Palau, the islands, and its people than the Palau National Museum in Koror. Established in 1955, this museum is currently the oldest continuously run museum in the Micronesia region, so you already know you are in for a ride down history lane whenever you set foot in this building. Of course, the museum is filled with historical relics and monuments that have helped shape the country's history. Walking through the archives, you will notice that the island's history is well laid out in a comprehensive display that gives you all the insight you need about this lovely country. Number 7. Marvel at the awesomeness of Ngardmau Falls. Of course, Palau is quickly becoming a favorite destination for tourists visiting Oceania, and this is thanks to the various outstanding attractions here. However, the Ngardmau Falls stand tall among these attractions as one of the most popular across the islands. Located in one of the smaller states here in Palau, the waterfall is a whopping 30 meters high and falls off Palau's tallest peak. Also, while the waterfall is undoubtedly the main attraction here, you will find the surrounding scenery to be quite amazing as well. Thousands of tourists make their way here every year to experience this exciting sight firsthand, and you will definitely enjoy the experience too. Note that to get to the waterfall, you will have to take about a 30-minute trek as the site is only accessible by foot. However, you can rest assured that the scene at the falls is enough reward for your efforts. Number 6. Explore the Badrul Chow Stone Monoliths. Another stop to make during your archipelago tour is the Badrul Chow Stone Monoliths, which is a must-visit for archaeological site enthusiasts. Like other monoliths, the giant stones at Badrul Chow are significant landmarks and may even be more popular than many other attractions in Palau. For one, it holds the record as the oldest archaeological site in the country and is undoubtedly one of the most visited in the region. The site covers a broad land area of about 5 acres and consists of 24 perfectly carved monoliths in total. The origin of these stones is unknown, but there have been many myths suggesting that the gods put them there themselves. While these myths may not be accurate, they certainly do not take away from the outstanding structures, and you will certainly find them to be awe-inspiring. By the way, if you want to learn how to save money on airfares, then click the link in the description below. This guide teaches you how to always get the cheapest flights. Number 5. Spend a relaxing afternoon at the Milky Way Lagoon. If you need a break from all the high-life experiences from your tour of this island country, you can opt for a relaxing afternoon at one of Palau's best relaxation sites, which is the Milky Way Lagoon. The picturesque scenes here at the lagoon are certainly something to admire, and the clear water is surrounded by breathtaking green vegetation. However, you may want to get into the magical waters to really feel the effects of the lagoon, which has been rumored to be therapeutic. Another unique feature of the Milky Way Lagoon is that it is one of the only places where you will find the mysterious white limestone mud that many people believe to provide excellent skin care. You can scoop it up from the bottom of the lagoon and apply it all over your body to enjoy its sublime effect on your skin. Generally, this is one of the best places to visit in Palau, and it is surely worth a place on your bucket list. Number 4. Tour the Rock Islands on a kayak. Palau is filled with hundreds of islands, and the majority of them remain uninhabited to this day. However, this doesn't make them any less worthy of visiting. In fact, the untapped nature of these islands makes them even more worthy of exploring. And you do not want to retire on your tour of this exciting country without a trip around the Rock Islands. As the name suggests, the Rock Islands are a group of small coral formations scattered across the southern lagoon. What's special about the Rock Islands? Well, the list is endless, as each island offers a unique kind of biodiversity that will take your breath away. The Rock Islands, or Chelbacheb as the locals call it, has since been adopted by UNESCO as a heritage site, which goes to show how significant it is. There's absolutely no doubt that you will find this tour pretty enlightening. What's more, you can spice up this experience by joining a kayak tour, from where you will witness these islands up close. Number 3. Take a dip in Jellyfish Lake. There's yet another aquatic attraction to visit in Palau, and it's the mysterious Jellyfish Lake. For one, this lake is one of the few places where you can find jellyfish in its natural habitat. But that is not the mysterious part yet. What truly makes it special is that of the 5 lakes housing jellyfish on Palau, it is the only one open to visitors. But then, it gets more interesting because you can actually swim in this lake without the fear of getting stung by the jellyfish. And yes, you heard that right. While different stories are making the rounds as to why the jellyfish here do not sting, the most reasonable explanation is that their sting has been significantly weakened. This is because the lack of natural predators in this lake has led them to evolve away from the active stingers they once were. So you may already have guessed, it is very safe to dive into this jellyfish lake, and it is one of the only lakes in the world you can say this about. Number 2. Visit Irai Bai. Irai Bai may not be among the top attractions in these parts, but you'll find it worthy of your time and attention. It is a historic building and one of the very first of its kind. It was initially proposed and used as a meeting house, but it has since been adopted as a tourist attraction due to its fascinating architecture. One very noteworthy fact about the Irai Bai is that no nail, screw, or rope was used to hold it together, and the structure has lasted over 100 years. You will also find a few or more tourists like you exploring this ancient monument, but you will need special permission to gain entry inside. Number 1. Get up close with giant dolphins at Dolphins Pacific. This is one adrenaline-pumping experience you do not want to miss in Palau, whether or not you are a flipper fan. It is certainly not every day that you get to relate with dolphins or even get really close to them the way you can here at Dolphins Pacific. This place is recognized as the world's largest mammal interaction and educational research facility, and it offers you a chance to dive with giant dolphins. Well, you will need to dive with your scuba gear, but it certainly doesn't take anything away from this mind-blowing experience. The dolphins are trained to relate well with humans, so you don't have much to worry about as it concerns your safety. You just have to immerse yourself in the water and enjoy every moment as you get up close to the dolphins. Click on this video for more places to visit in Oceania.